Everyone, here I am again on another audio because I feel so compelled to speak again. And now I know why more. After listening to the higher self, the post that I have below this, I'm just amazed and overwhelmed at the information that's on this, and the fact that I couldn't sleep last night and I got this information and I just had to talk about it, and it was like my old information of all my healing coming up explaining it, and now I thought I was rambling by being 2 hours last night talking, and then this comes up from higher self today and I'm listening to it and oh my goodness, I picked and pointed to and talked a little bit about each and everything that's on this transmission. And it's just kind of blowing me away because I heard it differently, but yet the same information. So if you listen to this next, you might have to listen to it 2 or 3 times because it's so awesome and so detailed, and it's so wonderful to hear that you just love it so much you want to hear it again. It's like, oh my goodness. So I guess it is happening by 2020, all of it. And we're going through this time in no time right now. No wonder I've never wore a watch. I got rid of the watch right away. I've been living in my own time my whole life. And now I understand that's part of that 5D shift. So we are already in the process, and it should be done by 2020. And we got 3 months for everyone to get to the next level, like I was saying, right? The light is the light. And well, just listen to the next. It's so eloquent. And then go listen to mine, and you'll see how amazed I am that I felt compelled to talk, but I didn't realize what I was going to say. And afterwards thinking, man, I rambled for 2 hours. Normally I'm much more prepared, and even though I never write anything up or scripted, I'm always prepared in another way of doing my own thing to make sure I'm connected, right? But I was just so tired, and I just was watching something else last night, Cry On. So usually Cry On is someone I definitely very much attached to or very much connect with. That's a better way of saying. It's like the words that have been coming out of me. And then, of course, Abraham Hicks. I love Abraham. Who doesn't? Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Dolores, Irene, Louise, Ahmad. Hello again. Oh, hello. I saw you last night, too. Hi, Patty and Dolores. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for coming and jumping on real fast. I just am overwhelmed by this that I was just listening to. So the details and the wording, I didn't have all that coming through, but I sure was right, spot on and on target. So that makes me always feel good when there's confirmation, especially when you just do something so quickly without any thinking. And that's kind of what I said last night. That's the way it is. Everything's upgrading, and the names of everything. I've been calling it the 5D unification, but it's the great return and the law of the one, and I just love it. I'm not going to talk very long. I want you all to go listen to it. Please, 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 please listen to this next, why can't I, let me look at it here. This next frequency rider, it's Welcome Home to Mastery and the Law of One, the Arcturian Collective. Yes. And man, just let me know what you think, okay? Then listen to mine too, and yeah. So I'm gonna continue right on with what I'm doing. So it's really nice to know that we really are tapped in. And the one thing I said last night was I wasn't sure that everyone was ready, but at the same time, my intuition said if the Creator wants to create a miracle, anything can happen. Wouldn't it be nice if it is just that simple and that easy, that we have all enlightened so much and remember our core law of one, that the rest are just gonna feel it? Light will penetrate. It always is. And Gaia, well, she's doing it all, right? So God bless you all. I love you all my sisters, all my brothers. All the hard work we've done. It's so nice to know that it's been worth it, that there is really a good reason to go through all this. So how do we know how awesome we are if we don't know who we are? And that's what it's been all about. How do you know how awesomeness is if you don't know how horrible pain is? So I'm done with feeling all that negative. I've dropped it all. I'm going high vibing. We're going to 5D. We've been there. We've been exemplifying it. We've been doing it. We've been right. And everyone's coming along. But I love the fact that they said just your inner vibration to go to the next dimension. And they used the 6th dimension to go to the fairy dimension. It's really funny because of all the dimensions, my inner knowing always says the 8th dimension. And I add up to an 8. But to me, it feels like the one that most represents heaven, even though I don't believe in heaven and hell. But the dimensions can create, you know, these feelings and energy. And after being in a kind of a hell for a while, I want to go hang out in the 8th dimension. We've been doing 5D for a while, right? We can let it chill. Let's go play for a little while and celebrate. Because once 2020 hits, we'll be rolling, right? Anyway, love you all. God bless you all. Hi, Tony. Hello, hello. Thank you for all the loves. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the love and listening. Please make your comments. This is all so important right now. This is just more important than anything. So important that everything we've been on target and we're right where we're supposed to be and it's all perfect and everything we've gone through is to be prepared and ahead of it and to be right where we're supposed to be. And just everyone else will just fall in. All they have to do is understand love and unconditional love and be connected to the Creator. It's going to be hard for some, but I think it's pretty well good for most, right? We're all exemplifying and doing our best to obviously express fully and honestly, but we're also doing our best to exemplify unconditional love, correct? Hello, Louise. Thank you. Love to you too. Thank you very much. I'm just so, you must be feeling it, right? Just go listen to it and you'll feel the same way. It's just, I just feel so happy to know that, you know, that when you're just getting the knowing, sometimes I don't like necessarily channel and have all kinds of visions. I have claircognizance, and it's really tough because you just know it and you don't always have any evidence. You just have to go on faith that you know it because you're always right because you tap into it, right? So it's tough, but when you can get some confirmation once in a while and then more validation with more details, oh, that's why I'm feeling this way. So my wordings might not have been exactly on, but that's all different depending on where you're coming from, right? But we all get the same connection, the one, the love, the one. God, I love that. And the great return, the great unification. It's all part of it, right? So I love you all. Thank you for finding me. I did everything I could to put up my Facebook account and put my honesty and my value out there, my worth and my love and my heart and my purity and my honesty. And then I decided what would Jesus do if he had the internet and a camera? And I took some time off and decided I wanted to be as godly as possible. So when I was in that place, I wanted to start back up again. And this is when I was ready, because when you're really tapped in, you just do everything on instinct and you have no way to explain it to everyone until it's all done, said and done. And everyone says, how did you know that? Like everything else, we're tapped in. And once you are, that's the way it is. So how do you explain it? I tried in 2 hours last night, this morning at 3 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept. I've just been, I guess that's the way it is. And the one thing is, we're supposed to be sleeping. I'm going to sleep for a couple days. I might not make it to Tarot Tuesday. It's okay. It's all worth it. Everything's changing. And we get to usher in 2020 on the next level. Everyone ready? Have you gotten all your stuff ready so they can find you? My loves, if you haven't, you got 3 months to the end of the year. Go for it. Love you all. Bye-bye. God bless.